What's going on, Sagittarius? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If you would like to schedule your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And if this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's dive right into your reading, see what we got going on. First card, Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, wow. 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, wow. Pentacle, Pentacle, Pentacle. Safe to say, your finances are going to take off. There is a lot of good opportunities, investment opportunities or career paths about to make manifest into fruition for you. You've planted the seeds, you visualized about it, and now it's coming to fruition. And also, these are opportunities that you're passionate about, not just a job that's gonna make money, which is great, but a job that you actually love doing and wanting to do. So you invested a lot of time and energy into something. You visualized right now a job where you are not only successful, but also it is something you're passionate about. And right now you planted those seeds, but understand it is happening very soon. So your manifestations are coming to fruition. And it's one thing to manifest something, but it's another thing to capitalize on it. I see this opportunity happening for you sooner than later with the Knight of Pentacles energy. And I also do see that you have to be ready. Like your worst day has to be, someone's best day. Like that is how good you have to be to be ready. And it doesn't mean it has to be hard. You just gotta know what to do. And that is how you're gonna capitalize on the situation. Now, I also do see here that the abundance that you're gonna get from this opportunity is life-changing with the Knight of Pentacles energy. It's going to be something that not only are you paying your bills, but you're going to have a lot left over. So definitely enough to invest. And also with that Page of Pentacles energy, this is something you're passionate about. This is something you love doing. And this is something that's going to make you really, really happy. So ask yourself this, right? Have you ever really put time and energy into really thinking about what it is that you love doing? What makes you happy? What would you be doing for free? Now, this sounds bonkers because we've never been, programmed to do this. Our entire life since we've been born, we've been brainwashed to settle for what we get, right? That's it. Whatever job they give you, be happy for. Go to school, get a degree or not, get a trade or not, whatever, and go try to get a job that pays well. And that's that. Who cares if you're miserable? It doesn't matter. You got bills to pay, right? Now, I used to follow this energy too. I used to tell myself, what makes money? I don't care. I'm tough. I can grind through it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, right. It's not sustainable, right? You can only do it for so long. And if you do it, your life's gone. Like, what's the point? So what does that mean? What is it you would do for free? For example, me, I do a couple things. I would wake up every single day and walk my dog. I wish I could get paid for that, like a dog walker, right? I would walk my dog. I like spending time with my dogs. I like sleeping with my dog. I like bugging my dog. I like playing with my dogs. This is very fun for me. So I love dogs. Now, what I do, I create a pet supplement line called Nested Pets on Amazon.com. So I'm in the dog world. I'm doing something I love. What else do I do? Every single day I wake up, I journal. Every single day I visualize. Every single day I meditate. Every single day I exercise. I do these things and I would love to get paid for it. Well, I am getting paid for it. I have a YouTube channel doing tarot reads. And in order to do these reads, to channel these messages, I have to connect mind, body, and soul. So I have to do those things. I can't just wake up and do reads, right? I have to connect to my higher self to be able to channel these messages. So I'm getting paid to do something I would do for free. Now, I'm just letting you know these things can get done. What do you love? What do you love? If you would have told me 10 years ago I'd be doing tarot reads on YouTube, I would have laughed, right? Same thing here. Whatever you think is silly right now, it's not more silly than telling me I would be doing tarot reads on YouTube. Trust me. But you got to ask yourself, what is it you love? My sister, my brother, there's no need to wait. Right now, I'm giving you living proof that this happens all the time. I do personal reads for a lot of different people and I get a lot of feedback. Trust me, the moment you actually put some time and energy into this, it's going to blow your mind. The only reason we have it is because we've been brainwashed to settle, right? We've been brainwashed to settle. Now, Page of Wands, High Priestess, Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles, when right now, when you put a little bit of time and energy into figuring out what it is you love, it is going to explode. Expect this manifestation to come to fruition very, very quick. And I also do see here that you put a lot of time and energy into visualizing being financially stable. But right now, the missing piece of that puzzle is visualizing being financially stable, but also doing the thing you love while you do it. It's very, very important, right? Because that's the missing link. Why hasn't your manifestations come to fruition yet? You have to think of that. Because there is some sort of energy blockage, some sort of resistance from from it happening. So for example, imagine if you're like, I'm visualizing being rich. I'm visualizing having money to pay my bills. I'm visualizing having a nice house. I'm visualizing being put in a position where I have enough to give back. But then you visualize or you think to yourself, in order to do this, I have to have a job that I don't want to be doing. What job? How? Who? What? When? Where? Why? It seems so difficult, right? So the manifestations, the energies don't match up, right? Imagine there's like a red light above your head saying, nope, sorry, wrong formula, right? So the right formula is visualizing everything you want, which is really commanding the outcome, which we'll get to. But on top of that, it's visualizing you doing something you love. I'll give you an example, right? Maybe you're like, man, when I was younger, I used to just love like writing. I used to love writing. I used to love being able to pretend I was just, doing this and doing that. And you're like, I always wanted to be a novelist. Okay, cool. Now, do you want to write a novel? Maybe, maybe not. In the meantime, you know what you can do? Go to Upwork.com and work as a freelancer. They get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. They get paid so much money to work online, sit at home, and copyright for people. Super easy. Copyright for Amazon businesses, copyright for advertisement. Super, 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 super easy. This is just one thing you could do, right? So what is it that you love? What is it that you love? Think about that. Set the intention. Command the outcome. For example, rather than be like, I really, really want to be a novelist, instead you're like, I'm going to be the best novelist in the world. My book is going to change lives. See the difference in the energy? One was scarcity mindset of I really want to, which never say I really hope, wish, want, need, beg. None of that ever. I'd rather you do nothing than do that. That energy is extremely dangerous, and that energy is a scarcity mindset, and that energy is what the world is doing, right? What do you do instead? Command the energy. I am attractive. I am going to find my soulmate. I am going to get rich. I am, right? Oh, and then take steps backwards. Now, visualize yourself rich. Visualize how did you get there? Do you see where I'm going with this? Command that energy. Now, you got the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Spirit's letting you know, expect some sort of opportunity to come your way with that Page of Wands. This is new. Knight of Cups is going to be something you intuitively wanted, but embrace this opportunity and don't create any resistance when it happens, right? Now, this is probably like something you're telling yourself, Sag, why would I not embrace it? Because we fear change. All of us, we have something called an ego. Our ego is petrified. Imagine a 5-year-old child that doesn't want his parents to go to work, right? Please don't go. Something bad's going to happen in the car. So you're not going to come back. I really miss you. No, people are going to make fun of you. Don't go. It says anything and everything that doesn't even make sense to prevent that person from, say, for example, going to work. And I'll give you an example. When you want to date someone, what does your ego say? Don't do it. Don't ask that person on a date because you are not pretty, because that person won't like you, because you have nothing to offer, because what else would your ego say? Because your ego and my ego are the same. Everyone's ego, it says the most pathetic things. Like it's sad. It's not very intellectual wisdom. It's just coming up blurting things. Again, 5-year-old child, right? Now, you got to understand that you are not your ego. Your ego is a defense mechanism. Your ego is something we all have. It's in our DNA. This is actually here to protect you. For example, boogie, boogie, boogie. Be scared and don't climb that tree because you will fall and hurt yourself. Great, protecting me. But be scared, don't start that business, hurting me. It doesn't know what to do. So you cannot let your ego run the show. You got to understand your ego is almost like a contributing member of the team, but your ego cannot give you advice on how to move, what to do, how to cook food. That's that you have a chef for that, right? Imagine you have a team. Your ego just gives you certain advice that you can listen to it when you need to. Like your accountant's not going to tell you how to change the tire in your car. You know what I mean? So everyone's got a certain department. Right now, you have to understand that your ego is running the show. Your ego is causing fear, anxiety, telling you not to do this, not to do this, not to do this. But that ego needs to be controlled. So you are not your ego. Do not identify with your fears. Instead, embrace change. When you are looking to invite your soulmate in your life, what are you really doing? What are you asking for? Change. I want change in my life. When you are waiting to, become rich and super ultra wealthy, what are you wanting? Change. So change is something that you should welcome in with open arms. Right now, change is making you feel scared, which is making you hold on. That is making you feel like you're walking on eggshells. You can't breathe. You are scared, uncertain. The uncertainty is causing anxiety and fear. Completely normal. We all go through this. Now, the person who wins in this third dimension is the person who can put that behind them. The person who's aware of this feeling and doesn't identify with it. The person who understands how to manipulate this energy to their benefit. For example, I am so scared. Change is so scary. Or I am so excited. Change is so exciting. I am excited to ask that person out. I am excited to start that new job. I'm excited to find a new place to live. I'm not scared, I'm excited. It's all perception, it's all outlook. It's the same energy, looked at it from the glass half full perspective and not glass half empty perspective, right? Happening for you, not happening to you. It is a blessing, not a curse, right? It's all perception. And right now, Sag, with that mind state, you are going to be unstoppable and the abundance will flow right to you. All right, Sag, I hope you enjoyed your reading. 1,000 kisses. Until next time, ciao.